Hi friends, welcome back to ARC Tutorials. This is SQL complete tutorial series for absolute beginners. Like I mentioned earlier, if you want to get into data science, data analytics, or even become a full stack developer, knowledge of SQL is extremely important. And hence this particular series and my attempt to make you learn and master SQL with me. This is part 4 of the series. Today we are learning about SQL statements. Before we get started, please do support me and my channel by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. If you need any tech support or training for your job, write to me at surya.aradhya@gmail.com. Alright, so this is episode number 4. Today we are going to do a quick overview of SQL statements. So what are SQL statements? Given that when we have a database, we will have to perform actions on that particular database. It can be on a database, it can be on a table, it can be on a record, it can be on a column, and much more. Ideally and essentially what I'm saying is that we will need statements, or SQL statements are used to perform actions on a database. SQL statement consists of keywords which are predefined and a limited set of keywords that are easy to understand, like plain English, and these are predefined set of words that will have a context, that will have a meaning, that will have an action to perform on the database. Very important not to get confused. Sometimes SQL statements are also called or also referred as SQL commands. Okay, so when you hear me say the word SQL statements or SQL commands, they will mean the same thing. It will mean set of, say, some lines of code which are used to do some operations and actions on database. Alright, so that I wanted to quickly touch base, because going forward when I'm starting SQL commands or SQL statements, you should not be confused. So I just wanted to highlight you that when you hear me say the words SQL statements and SQL commands, or you hear anybody say SQL query, all of those means writing code to perform some action on a database. Alright, with that common ground, with that common understanding, now we are good to start actual SQL commands. Like I said, this is my attempt for you to learn and master everything, so I'm trying to cover each and every topic. Even though for a few minutes, it's important for us to have a common ground. That being said, thank you so much for joining in this episode. Let's kickstart the SQL common commands that are often used. Thank you so much.